will bless them and help ensure that they receive their financial support to finish their education. Know that that support will go a really long way. Real Life is an academic scholarship foundation for high school and college Filipino students who need help in finishing their studies. This school year, we are supporting 640 students from the 53 locations all over our nation. And we know there are still a lot more students we need to help. A lot of students are brilliant, they're all really smart, and they're so driven to excel in school, but they're just hindered by financial lack. For some, they get low grades not because they take their studies for granted, but because they don't even have the money to get to school. Or sometimes, they have to split their time between work and school. So can you imagine, for us who went to school and focused on school alone, sometimes it can be difficult. How much more for them? For others, they can't meet their school requirements because they don't have the budget, they don't have the money to do their projects. And that is why at Real Life, all the scholars are not only provided with the financial support they need to pay for their tuition and miscellaneous fees, but they all receive a weekly allowance to cover for their food and transportation. We want to make sure they get to school and they get to school with stomachs filled so that they can be attentive in school. But our work at Real Life is not just about providing financial support. Much of it is the bigger task of restoring dignity and showing our scholars and their families that there is hope for a better tomorrow. This is not something that can be done overnight or even in a few months. That's why all our scholars are plugged into what we call life groups, where they have coaches who mentor them in the values like leadership, integrity, faith, and excellence. They're actually their ates and kuyas. They're there for when they're facing challenging moments. Their coaches are there to encourage them, to lift them up, to pray for them. And when they achieve something, big or small, their coaches are the first ones to celebrate with them as well. But most important of all, the coaches ingrain in them godly values that they take with them long after they've graduated from our program.